Bella, Bella, I really love you. I'll never eat your friends or anyone who goes poo. Bella, Bella, I really love you. Yes, I really, really do. Ooh. Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher. She will show you how. Hello students, welcome to class. Today we're going to be reviewing this book. It is by a 12-year-old boy named Solomon Tadlock, and he has not one, but two vegan parents. One of them is a doctor, and the other one is a fitness trainer. And he himself has been vegan since he's been born. Isn't that cool? So come inside, we're going to review it together. Let's go. Let's review this book. Together let's take a look. Would you buy it or would you leave it? Let's review this book. Let's review this book. Together let's take a look. Would you like to keep it or would you let it go? Tell me in the comments below. Does it make the world a better place? Does it put a smile upon Mother Nature's face? Is it helping the animals to be free? Will it help us grow our empathy? Let's review this book. Together let's take a look. Would you like to keep it or would you let it go? Tell me in the comments below. Let's start by looking at the title here. 50 comebacks for vegan kids. Well, I like it so far. It has the word vegan in it. That's good. And it has the word comebacks in it, which means it's going to be teaching us something. The cover is appealing in my view, and you got the kid there. This is the author, Solomon Tadlock, and you've got a few things on the cover that are things that he's going to debunk, I guess. You need meat to be strong. That's what people say. It's not true. Where do you get your protein? Well, he's going to answer that in the book. But humans are carnivores. These are all the standard things that we hear all the time. Humans evolved to eat meat. And what I eat is a personal choice. So those are 5 examples right there on the cover for us to look at. So let's go inside and see what we see there.
End speciesism, end speciesism, end speciesism, be kind to the animals. End veganphobia, end veganphobia, end veganphobia, be kind to the activists. Dance if you're vegan, hands up if you're vegan. Think you can't do it? Try it, you can. Yeah.
Before we look into these 50 comebacks for vegan kids, let's have a look at the introduction here. Let's see if we can find it. Here. Forward by Robert Cheek. Now, I don't know who this man is, but let's see what he has to say. As someone who has been vegan since I was a teenager, and now in my 40s, I have spent decades defending my ethical vegan positions on myriad topics related to morality, health, fitness, and the environment. It wasn't always easy, and if I had a book about vegan comebacks along my vegan journey back then, it would have been easier to communicate my thoughts about veganism when being questioned by others. Yeah, I totally agree. Books like this are great for that. All right, so here is comeback number 1. Let's see if we like it. First of all, the attack. Aren't plants living just like animals? You're killing plants! Oh boy. Well, already we know that's ridiculous. People never think about that until it's time to become vegan. And here's the comeback. Yes, plants are alive, but do they grow back? Yes. Okay, so I guess he's referring to when you take an apple, let's say, off of a tree, that there'll be another apple later on. Okay, that's true. Do they have a nervous system? No. You should have paid more attention in science class. All right, that's pretty good. Let's see the explanation. Since plants do not have pain receptors, nerves, or a brain, they are not conscious, and they do not feel pain. Animals, on the other hand, are conscious, have feelings, and feel love, fear, and pain, just like us. All right, I like that example. Good job.
Plants don't feel pain, they don't have a brain, they don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart, you know where to start. Share this song and be vegan from now on.
Let's continue over here with number 2, attack. Humans are supposed to be at the top of the food chain and eat meat from other animals, or something like that. Come back. If we're supposed to eat meat, then why does meat cause cancer? Ah, that's a very interesting question. Let's see his explanation. All animals, including humans, thrive eating their optimal diet and get sick when they eat the wrong diet. The World Health Organization, where scientists from all over the world go to agree on science, has declared that meats are carcinogens for humans, meaning they cause cancer. That means meat is not the right food for humans. As for being on top of the food chain, that's a myth. We figured out a way not to be hunted anymore, but that doesn't mean we're at the top of the food chain or that we are meant to eat animals. Good points. Also, don't forget that meat is not green. That means it's not good for the planet. So, there are several reasons to become vegan. So far, I'm liking this book. But it's that time of the day again. Time for our Vegan Muscle Minute. Everybody up! Time to dance!
There's no excuse for animal abuse. Not religion, not an eating disorder, not peer pressure, not your monetary status. Don't eat animals, don't buy their bodies, don't steal their milk, their blood, or their honey. Don't wear their fur or their feathers. It is only by the grace of God that you are not in their skin. Each time you see a public display of meat, dairy, stolen eggs, or fur in an ad, give it the middle finger. Each time you see an animal suffering, run to help as if you were the victim. Each time it's time to eat, ask for and choose the vegan option. Don't be a bully to vegan children or anyone who has compassion for the animals. Heaven awaits those who do their part with a compassionate heart. Every vegan started out like you, thinking they could never be vegan. It was a crazy thing to do, and yet here they are, 100% vegan, speaking out on behalf of the victims all over the world. Never think that you can't be an ethical animal rights activist, because not only can you do it, but it's also your moral duty and your destiny. Be brave, be better, be vegan, be loved, and start now.
I'm super proud of those of you who got up and danced. That's awesome. Movement is so important for a healthy lifestyle. Now let's continue to have a look at the rest of this book.
Oh, I just remembered. I want to show you the bird's nest to see what's happening in there. Just let's take a break. Come on.
All right, so let's go check and see if the babies have hatched. The last time I checked, there was the second batch of little eggs. And, oh, let's see. Oh, they're still there. So cute. The eggs are so tiny. Look, can you see what I see? Do you see two little white spots on them? That means their little beaks are there trying to get out. It's the cutest thing. I've seen the mom and the dad in the backyard hanging out together, and they come back to the nest every once in a while. So I'm gonna keep coming back on a regular basis. So if you want to see what happens with these little tiny robin eggs on my porch, then subscribe and press the notification bell so you won't miss any videos. Now let's get back to the book.
So it goes on here. Here's another attack at page 41 that says you can't be 100% vegan. So what would be a comeback for this? Well, Solomon says that he would say, I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to make the world a better place. So that's a pretty good answer, I think. I mean, it is impossible to be perfect at everything, but we all try. And that's what vegans are doing. They are trying. What's he got there? Some carrots and some spinach. Look at him, he's pretty cute. All right, let's read this. If you didn't understand that bit, it's impossible to be 100% perfect. That would mean never hurting a bug, never eating a single animal product, even by accident. It happens. Never hurting an animal. Accidents happen. You might accidentally eat something you were told was vegan and it wasn't. Sometimes you accidentally kill a bug. As long as you put in the effort, you're vegan. It's better to try your best and not be perfect than not to try at all. This attack is just laziness. Well, I think that's really good. I would give that answer 100%, Solomon.
Being vegan doesn't mean that you just do your best not to eat, wear, or use animals. Being vegan also means you bravely speak out to defend them.
All right, so I think you guys get the idea. There's all these different questions or statements and answers. And if you would like to buy this book, I think I'd suggest it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Yeah, well, here's an interesting one. Let's look at this one as a last one before we go. Number 27, attack. But the dairy industry doesn't kill cows. Come back. Actually, they do. Just like people, cows need to get pregnant to produce milk. So farmers force them to get pregnant. Then they kill the baby calves to steal their milk for people. And an explanation to go further into this, Solomon says, the dairy industry is very cruel. Farmers keep milk production high by continuously impregnating female cows. Because they want to make as much money as possible from selling milk, the farmer takes the baby cows away immediately. Female cows are raised to make more dairy. They raise them in captivity until they can grow to be another milk cow hooked up to a machine their whole lives. Male calves are put in tiny crates where they cannot even turn around and are sold as veal. They are lonely and hungry and killed as babies because people like the soft meat of veal. Super sad. Mother cows want to raise their babies and they cry for weeks when their babies are taken from them. Instead of cuddling and feeding their baby, they forever pump milk into a painful machine against their own will. So yeah, it's the sad truth, but kids need to know the truth. So if you guys think this is a good book, let me know, or you can order it. Again, the title is 50 Comebacks for Vegan Kids, and the author is Solomon Tadlock. And just before we go, let's have a look at some stickers here.
The future is vegan, no matter what your religion. We will rise to protect them, the most innocent. Amen. The future is vegan, no matter what your religion. You know it in your heart, and you know where to start. We will be better. We will be vegan. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now.